girls' hostel. That day, Elisa was having trouble breathing and she was crying a lot. His hair was disheveled. She was standing in front of the mirror, looking at herself. She was trying to tie her hair back, but she couldn't do anything due to nervousness. That night, for the first time, Elisa regretted her habit of staying up late. Elisa was afraid that someone was following her. This thing started when Olivia and Elisa were both studying in Class A at a boarding school and staying in a hostel. The boarding school they studied in was considered a very good school to study in, but the girls' hostel in that boarding school was a different story. 5 years ago, a simple, bright girl of Class 9 died on the 5th floor of the girls' hostel of that boarding school. No one understood how the girl died. The teachers and parents said that the girl was not depressed, nor was there any pressure to study. At first, everyone thought it was a murder, but the police could not find any evidence due to which the case was closed. But over the years, a rumor spread that the girl's ghost now resides on the 5th floor, so the school authorities closed the 5th floor, which is opened once a week so that it can be cleaned. About 5 years after that incident, Elisa and Olivia started sharing a room in that hostel. The routine of the two was fixed. Elisa would study all night and wake Olivia up at 7 a.m. Olivia would then continue studying until breakfast. Olivia was wearing glasses. Like the other students, they didn't believe much in the story of the 5th floor, yet no one went there. But on December 10th, something happened that Elisa had no idea about. Elisa was sitting in her room as usual around 12:30, and Olivia was sleeping on the other side. Elisa's throat suddenly went dry. He got up and went to the hall to make coffee. There was complete silence throughout the hall. Everyone was in their room or already asleep. There was no one. Only the sound of the coffee machine was coming. But after turning off the machine, silence again. Elisa went back with the coffee mug, and she suddenly got a jolt that spilled her coffee. He saw Olivia standing behind him. Half of Olivia's face was visible because of the darkness. Olivia felt a little different that night. He was not wearing glasses then. Elisa asks Olivia why she woke up so early, to which Olivia replied, "Why don't we both go to the 5th floor balcony?" Hearing this, Olivia's eyes widened and a mischievous smile appeared on her face. Before he could say anything, Olivia grabbed his hand and pulled him down the stairs. As the two climbed the stairs, the sound of Elisa's slippers was heard. He noticed that Olivia wasn't even wearing slippers. There was something very strange. That night, they opened the door of the 5th floor of the hostel and went to that floor, and first began to look around. Then, after a few minutes, both found themselves in a room. It was the same girl's room who died 5 years ago and whose spirit people said roamed the 5th floor. But neither Elisa nor Olivia knew about the room. The weather was very cold that night. Cold air was blowing through the 5th floor windows and fog was forming in the darkness of the night. Meanwhile, Elisa's eyes fell on that wall, on which someone has written December 10th in big letters with fingernails. Both stood on the balcony looking down. Olivia walked around quietly for a long time. Elisa felt very cold, so asked Olivia to get down, but Olivia ignored Elisa's words. He tried to call Olivia again, and then Elisa looked into his eyes for the first time. Elisa loses consciousness. Olivia's eyes turned completely white. "Jump," he said in a very low voice. Elisa doesn't understand why Olivia is telling her to jump down. His face lost all color. Olivia's voice grew heavier with each passing second. He looked into Elisa's eyes and kept repeating, "Jump, jump." Elisa's face is pale and her arms and legs are stuck in the same position, as if she is being hypnotized, and looks like if she doesn't jump, Olivia will push her down. Elisa's eyes begin to close and she untangles her own hair. Her messy hair floated in the wind like water. Elisa was slowly coming under Olivia's control, but then suddenly there was a loud noise on the floor below, and Elisa regained consciousness. She mustered up the courage to push Olivia back and run downstairs. As he ran, he heard a terrible roar behind him. But he did not look back, even if he made a mistake. He quickly entered his room and closed the door tightly. What he saw next shocked him even more. He saw that Olivia was sleeping comfortably in the bed where she had seen him. Elisa's face turned pale. He woke Olivia up in a panic. Olivia was afraid to see his pale face and red eyes and hugged Olivia. But when he asked, Elisa didn't say anything to him. He was in no condition to say anything. That night, Elisa washed her face in front of the mirror in the bathroom and tied her hair and slept. Olivia didn't understand anything. From that day on, Elisa slept through the night and ignored her roommate. Whenever Olivia sat in her room and started studying, she felt like someone was watching her. and that was often the case with Elisa. Olivia was upset and asked him again what happened that night. Elisa finally told Olivia everything about that night. Olivia's mind raced as she thought about Elisa's story. She was completely reassured because Olivia knew that a girl had died on the same date 5 years earlier, December 10th, which meant that all the stories and rumors Olivia and Elisa had heard were true. In fact, there was a ghost of that girl on the 5th floor. Both of them stopped talking about the 5th floor after that day. But to this day, they could not forget that horrible incident. If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe our channel now.